On September 11, 1973, Augusto Pinochet, commander-in-chief of the army, volunteered to overthrow the then president of Chile, Salvador Allende. That day, the Palacio de la Moneda, where was the office of the president and his minister, was bombarded by Air Force planes, and the power was assumed by a military board of the government that appointed Pinochet the president of the republic. Nieves Ayress was born in Santiago, Chile on October 5, 1948.
She was 23 years old and was, according to his history, a youngster who had been influenced, as almost all the young people of his generation, by the Cuban Revolution.
She was arrested for the first time and taken to the National Stadium and was detained for 2 weeks and began to be tortured. He remained cloistered in a tower alone, and from there they saw the blows and torture of the other prisoners.
She was arrested again in mid-January of 1974 from the factory. She was taken to her parents' house, also in San Miguel, and there they also took prisoner her father, Carlos Ayress, and her brother, Carlos Tattoo Ayress, and other friends who were in the house. She found out when she was on London Street that they were also detained.
The methods of torture included blood and electric shock to all the most sensitive parts of the body, such as breath, eyes, anus, vagina, nose, ears, and fingers. They also used a method of torture called plowing torture, in which they did my feet and arms hop upside down and apply me electric shock to the anus. They tortured her naked and hooded.
She was tortured in the presence of her father and brother, and was forced to try the sexual act with her father and brother. She was forced to witness the torture of her father, her brother, and other acquaintances who were in prison. Several times in the London bath she was raped.
Another method of torture they used is the foam, in which they hit 2 ears with 4 simultaneously.
Green Gables, or Tejas Verdes, was the place where they trained the military to be torturers, and there he suffered brutal torture. She was forced to do sexual acts with a dog who had been trained to participate in torture.
Rats were placed inside his vagina, and the talk were given to her with electricity. Upon receiving the talk, the rat will despair and sink. They collapsed into the flesh of their vagina. They urinated and defecated inside their body.
The torturers raped her on many occasions and touched her sexually, in addition to forcing her to have oral sex with them.
In October or November 1977, she went to live in Cuba, and there we received medical attention in Calixto Garcia, a hospital in Habana.
She was tried by a plasmacytosis toxovirus, which had been infected by rats, and which attacks the cornea of the eye. She could not have children. They revoiled the vagina and his whole body to be able to beget.